All right, man, listen. I'm not going to be making fun of her because she passed away, right? And we just don't do that. We don't make fun of people who passed away. But you best believe that I have zero, absolutely zero sympathy for this chick. Ladies, this is the message I always try to preach to you guys. Just because this is a men's improvement channel doesn't mean you guys cannot take anything out of this, right? Out of these videos. Is that you're given one life. Every single minute, every single second, every single day, every single year that passes by from your life will never be back. You will never get it back. So you best utilize this time so that when that engine slows down, meaning when you cannot work as hard in your golden years, right, when you get old, when your heart is not pumping enough blood or isn't pumping as much blood as it used to. Why? Because you're old now. Your heart doesn't work the same. Your limbs don't work the same. Your muscles don't work the same. Your kidney, liver, nothing works as efficiently as it used to. When that time comes, you don't collapse, fall and collapse. And nothing will collapse you quicker than financial struggles. And single mothers are the prime example of people who struggle financially. You guys, I don't think you guys realize how expensive a child is. Just one child. Just one. Not 2, 3, 4. No, just one child. From the age of 0 till 18 and even beyond. You know, just because your kid turns 18 doesn't mean that you're going to kick him out and just be like, all right, no, get out of here. Don't ever call me. Don't ever hit me up if you need anything at all. Like, as a parent, you just can't do that, right? Sure, I can sit here and make a video all day long saying that, oh, once your kid turns 18, you should never help them out. Sure. But as a parent, it's almost it's literally impossible, right? I mean, there are shitty parents out there, but for the majority of the part, it's your child. It's still your child. Even if you're 60-year-old and your children are what, 30, you're still gonna feel some kind of way if your children are going through hard times, right? Why? Because it's your children at the end of the day. It's just a bond that cannot be written and defined by any kind of law in this world. So you still want to help them out even though if they're 18, right? So from 0 to 18 and beyond, let's say 25, all right? Because nowadays we're starting to see more and more 25-year-old people, men and women, are starting to live with their parents, are still living with their parents, not getting out, not getting on their 2 feet yet. I'm not saying it's their fault. I'm not blaming anybody on this. Sure, I mean, we can sit here and blame people all day long, but that's not the point of this video. So I don't think you guys realize how expensive a kid is, man. I don't have any children. No, not at all. But do you know what I have that most people don't have at my age? I'm 23, by the way, only 23. A vision. I have a long-term vision that men and women in my age range don't have. Literally 98, 99% of men and women don't have this long-term vision in my age range. You guys know that. And I couldn't be any happier to find the red pill at an early age than I am now, right? I couldn't be happier than this. But ladies, I have seen it with my own eyes that my mother, when she was raising me, struggled so freaking much just to put some food on the table and a roof over our head. I'm a product of a single mother, yeah. Oh yeah. But my mother didn't become a single mother on her choice. It was my father's choice, actually. In my case, actually, it was my shitty father's choice. Yes, my father was very shitty. I'm not saying most men are like this, but there are men like that, aka my father, right? And I'm from a third world country. Over there, the females are actually trying to work things out with men. It's men are the one who kick females out of their house and to the side of the road. It's not like Western women. My mother wasn't like Western women. So when she became single mother, it wasn't her choice at all. My father left my mother and I, went to a different country, went to Europe actually, cheated on my mother, got married with another woman, started making a family there, divorced my mother, didn't pay child support or didn't support her or me. That's how she became a single mother, and that's how her struggle started. And she didn't live in the West at that time to where she could just go out and post some booty pics and find another mate. No. Instagram, cell phone even wasn't a thing or when my mom was young. So she was in a complete different story. So there's no point talking about that, dissecting that. I'm talking about Western women nowadays, aka this woman you just saw earlier in this video, the woman I'm talking about who passed away. And my mother right now has breast cancer, stage 4 meningitis, or I don't remember what that condition is called, but it's when the cancer cells spreads to your whole body. That's the type of cancer my mother has right now. And one of the number one reason of her having this is stress. Where do you think it came from? No surprise, right? She was a single mother. She struggled her entire life just to raise me. And I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. No, just to raise me, just to keep some food in my stomach and a roof over our head, cost her whole life, literally and figuratively. That's how stressful it is to raise a child. And if you want to raise your child in a moderate and decent neighborhood, from the age of 0 to 18 or 0 to 25, you're going to just drop at least 200 to 300 grand. They're not cheap at all. They're freaking expensive. Where I grew up makes the projects in the United States look rich. The place where I grew up when I was a kid, in the third world country that I'm from, that place makes look the projects in the United States like rich people's neighborhood. That's how shitty my living standards were, my living conditions were when I was growing up. I have exceeded all financial expectations that I've ever had for me and my family ever had for me. And I'm still not content with it, but we're going on a different topic right now, right? Back to the single mother question. Ladies, I don't make these videos just so I could get famous and use that fame to get some more booty and some more money. Sure, it'll be nice if money comes with it, if booty comes with it, sure. But I have almost 500 videos on my channel. Nothing but self-improvement stuff. And I made all of them for free. I haven't gotten a single dime. I turned my monetization off on YouTube. I don't even ask money from you guys, not even for donations. I don't need it. So when I give you guys some free knowledge and you throw it out and you go out and haul yourself out to the streets, you cannot turn around and say that, oh shit, life sucks. If your life sucks in the West, that's all on you. See, I gave you my mother's example. That wasn't all on her. Society was completely against her. Society is against women in the third world countries. You guys know that. Some of you guys who are familiar with their culture. But society is all on your side on the West. You're meaning you're women. I'm talking about women. Society is on women's side all day long. So, it's that simple, ladies. As simple as it is for my men. Make money, invest. Those are the exact advice I have for you guys. As simple meaning, don't haul yourself out and find a good man with potential and or who's already rich. Most likely he's going to be a little bit older than you. It's that simple. And stay in the gym, stay in shape. Those are the simple advice for you. And for my men, the simple advice is stay in the gym, make money, invest. That's it. That's the secret magic pill to life, right? And you guys still suck at it. You guys still go out and get pregnant by these losers. Fucking bums. Yeah, he looks good. Sure, he has a big dick, so he's a freaking loser. I got a big dick. Do you ever see me talk about that as much? No. Because your cock does not make you who you are. Your mindset does. Your height doesn't make you who you are. Your skin color doesn't make you who you are. Even if you're born in a rich or poor family, doesn't make you who you are. Because rich kids end up filing for bankruptcy a lot of times because they blow all that money out. It's your mindset that matters. Their mindset isn't ready to where they could have kept that money, invested more, and make more money out of it. That's what all matters at the end of the day. I don't care how hot you look as a woman. That's not your value. Well, that's your monetary value, right? Not your intrinsic value. Your intrinsic value is your mindset. Just like a man. How much money he makes is his monetary value, but his intrinsic value is his mindset. So if you're an ugly bitch, can't do nothing about it. That's how you were born. Your face, that's how it looks. But if you're a fat bitch, You can do a whole lot of things about it. I talked about it. And if you're in the process of getting in shape, hey, at least you got the right mindset. Props for that, ladies. Same with my men. This is what's gonna happen, and I bet you money more and more of these cases are gonna come out, where you're gonna see that single women just can't handle it anymore. Ladies, you weren't built to take the stress, to hold the weight of this world on your shoulders. You just weren't built for that. You literally, biologically, physically weren't meant for that. Your bones aren't even as strong as ours. Your bone structure. You don't have testosterone to push you through stress, through cortisol. Your cortisol levels skyrocket when you're under stress, and you don't have testosterone in your body to fight that. Men do. That's why you see fat people, fat guys who don't have a whole lot of testosterone collapse under stress quicker than guys who are in shape. Why? Because their testosterone levels are lower than guys who are in shape. This is all science related, all biological related. I'm not making any of this shit up. In no time in history, our women were this free as they are now. And in no time in history, our women are as miserable and fucking lonely and desperate to get love and care from anybody after a certain age as they are now. That by itself should tell you something. Follow me on Instagram at Zeekpeak, and I'll see you on the next one.